Hello, how's it going? So I guess some fun decks today. Mid-range Pally, and I'm probably playing some Reno and Zothrogue at some point.
Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
I'm gonna keep this entire hand because Hunter's weak to minions. Hunter doesn't even clear tokens that well, so I feel like if I Quant Flame Juggler 2-3 out, I'll definitely have something by turn 4 for Uldaman. Even if he gets a 4 health Animal Companion plus a token with Rallying Blade, I should be able to clear that.
It's getting hot in here.
You know Twilight Drake works as Steward? No, I didn't know that at all. It's interesting.
I wonder. Reporting for duty. The battle.
Okay, so he misses 3 draw, that's good. Might build a Rallying Blade next turn, or Uldaman, we'll see.
The battle.
None may steal our secrets.
Don't have another job. Streaming is what I do primarily. Hey guys. Ooh, dodge the Kodo. So next turn's a high main turn, potentially. Rallying Blade Hero Power, you can trade the 3-4 in. Then...
I wonder.
Could equality trade 1-1 in.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
Not in my house.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really have a great answer for high range so far. We'll have to see. I can't really take too much damage. They aren't 16. Why am I at 16? Probably Explosive Trap, some hero powers, and the Fiery Bat just did that much damage to me. Because that's all he's played so far. Mostly the Fire Bat must be. Like, normally if they call it Consecrate, you kind of want to just go face and leave up the board and then try to get some AoE value, but I might need to deal with high main immediately the turn it comes out without taking 6 damage even. Okay. That's good.
Not in my
Try to get this race in. If we can stay above like 5 health for Call of Wild, like next turn True Silver, I guess True Silver 6 Swamp is, because game's gonna end turn 8 very likely on either end, so, and then try to equally consecrate turn 8 for lethal after Call of Wild is my tentative plan for now. I have to trade for some. Actually, if I go face with True Silver, I could, but okay. We have 14. 9.
nothing scares me.
Since I have AoE, I'm not really too scared of the bad trades here. I could die to other things, like double kill command, but I don't think I want to play around that. Because I have to end this game quickly, and since my hand right now is equality double consecrate, it doesn't make as much sense to do full trades here, because then it's like I'm losing damage in the race, and the consecrates inequalities aren't that good.
I wonder.
Jhin has been pretty good for me because the stat line is pretty decent. If you think of it as like having taunt, people are really scared to like have to kill it. You don't really get something better stat wise than 5/6 on 4, or 5/6 on 5 mana, 4/6 on 5 mana.
Reporting for duty.
None may steal our secrets.
For justice.
Oh. Okay, that was not what I expected.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
We're looking for the 4 weapons. My deck has so many weapons, it should be kind of easy to pick them up. But this should be better than the Blessing Kings in this matchup. Rogue, sometimes it's hard to stick a minion by turn 4. And kind of weak to sap if you just King's Face. Probably better to drop. It's much better on turn 4, mostly to drop like Uldaman or Argus.
So many options.
Reporting for duty.
So even if you fan knives here,
I fight.
I don't think it's really worth it to... The only time it's good to play Rallying Blade is if you like prep Fan plus Van Cleef, where it's like it's nice to have the blade so I can ultimate the Van Cleef and then attack with the blade. But other than that, since my 4-drops are reliant on me having something, and I don't like my hand's 8/8 quality 4. There's no point in developing Rallying Blade here, even if he plays Fan. Like I wouldn't really have anything to do next turn, so I guess like Blade next turn is almost the same. Maybe I'll lose a 1/1, but... Okay, so now I can start putting on a lot of pressure.
None may steal
I can almost get kind of lucky on Flame Juggler Rallying Blade to deal 4 damage. Because pretty soon I'm going to be having to deal lots of 4 damage chunks. And Rallying Blade's not quite there.
So many options.
Ha, this guy's toast.
the makers.
Oh, nice.
For justice.
I even have a 1/1 left over now, and like he doesn't have a weapon to kill the 1/1. So if he plays like an Azure Drake, I can always trade in the weapon in the 1/1, which is much better. Well, could always try for Flame Juggler, but it's like another option if it misses. Pressuring Rogue Life is really important in this matchup because going into the long game is always weird. Like maybe if like I would win a fatigue as a paladin, but you actually lose at some point around like the mid game turns, very likely to Gadgetzan, so it's really nice to be able to play aggressive. I definitely at least have to consider playing Peacekeeper. Let's see, if I just trade in Hero Power Flame Juggler, if I had the Peacekeeper like an Azure Drake, all I have is a bunch of 1 health minions. I have a Flame Juggler. I don't know how much that helps against, like, if it helps that much to just Peacekeeper a Gadgetzan or a Drake. You have to kill it, and my minions don't trade well after because they have 1 health.
Let me think.
I must move quickly. Follow the rule for justice. The battle.
So I was actually thinking of using Hero Power here, so if he plays Gadgetzan, Conceal like an Equality Flame Juggler, but that's kind of iffy. Because even that's reliant on the RNG there. And plus it makes my pressure weaker since of the trade and then make a dude here.
Attention, class.
Moobbot is my best mod.
I am ready to learn. I am ready to learn.
Too soon.
I'm gonna have to try to win with my drops and hope he doesn't gadget Zan too soon and blanks out, because this game's not looking good for me. Getting him to 11 won't really help here, considering that I get slaughtered on board by the Violet Teacher. I don't even have like Consecrate in my hand. Be more viable with that. But since I'm gonna basically be relying on dropping 8 drop next turn, I have to deal with this guy. The thing is, these turns are so weak for me in this matchup because of Sap, so...
I got the best deals anywhere.
Too soon.
Nope. If I had Consecrate Equality, I could actually win this game, go back up to 9, and just get him very low, but... Basically, I healed a 9, that's not nearly enough. Well, I can try the Tyrion and see what happens. There's no way, it's not impossible, is it? It's technically, if it has nothing, might not be impossible. Actually, it's impossible.
Well played.
The victory is yours.
You can just trade this 4, 4, and 6 in the Divine Shield.
Uther versus Malfurion.
I must protect the one.
I will fight with honor.
I actually like this hand a lot. Rallying Blade, I think, against Druid is about as good as True Silver, if not even better. Because Druid doesn't really have a lot of, like, 3 to 4 health. Like, anything at 4 health, really. A lot of their stuff's like 5 or 6 anyways, which I think you're generally okay with Rallying Blade plus something else. Like you have to have something else anyways. So it's like kind of just a 3-man True Server champion. Gonna pretty much have to let the roots go and target his big minions. And just let the roots do whatever. Okay, yeah. So I should bank a coin here because I need to contest all the roots. Having a coin should like kill 1 extra. I don't really get to like save coin for kings here because if I just play a squire, I mean I'm pretty sure I won't have anything on board to kings.
Another night on the prowl.
Barry Dingle, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife Crew. Crowfist. It's not a bad draw, I think, because it allows me a hero power protector next turn. Turns my hero power into Urgent Squire, which is still pretty decent.
Reporting for duty. Not on my watch.
Since 3/2 trades here for free, I think it's better though if he gets a 1/2. It doesn't really. It's not really that great if he gets a 1/2. Also, if he 3/2's face and like doesn't actually have to do this trade and then removes this with the Wrath or a swipe, it might be where. It might be worse if I'm playing Jin next turn or a Peacekeeper.
I must move quickly.
I don't think so. I should kill it. There's a lot of 1/2s and 2/1s. Those are the most likely ones. 2/1's probably better for me than 1/2 here.
Where shall I start? This is my responsibility.
I could think of a True Server, but I take less damage. Because of Jin, the combo, if I'm having to attack that and then attack that anyways, should be better this way.
I have no time for games.
Any other move takes me way too long to get through Dark Arcoa. So even though you can trade here and give me either a 5-2 or 1-1, I mean I get to use it as removal too. So like at least I remove his 1-1 and get one, or removes 5-2. It's still a very strong move here. Like my 6-drop is stronger than his 6-drop here. If it steals a 5-2, it's way stronger than his 6-drop. If it steals the 1-1, they're around the same, I guess.
Another night on the prowl.
Time waits for no one. Let me think. Follow the rule. My shield for Argus.
It's not the most powerful use of Peacekeeper, but he should be not running that many big minions in an aggressive druid like this. Even though I have seen Dark Arco, I think that's more of a... You know, he's light on those cards. And I do have True Sword Champion for removal. It's like half a removal on a big minion. This deck doesn't get Jin value too consistently, but it's... Because I was playing mid-range Paladin, I didn't even have 5 drops at first. I kind of made this list after realizing that... I mean, it's always better to curve out if you're going to make a deck like this, like 1 to 8, 1 to 10 mana cards.
Let me think.
If I Jin here to take a bad... If I True Sword to take a bad trade too, because I get a good trade here, so I'm gonna have to risk a swipe.
Is no place for mortals.
The breach.
Last warning. Open here.
Or kind of risk this Rags thing up. I need an Uldaman or Equality. Maybe something like a big guy. Maybe if I don't get hit by Rag this turn, and then I can Justicar and make a huge board, keep getting lucky, it's possible. Dodge a couple bullets here and there. Justicar can almost trade for Rag if it comes down to it. He doesn't have that many cards left.
Unleash the beast.
I could also Consecrate, trade the 2/2 in, go face with Rag, or my weapon make a Justicar, and then hope Rag hits Justicar and just can't kill. That's feels worse than playing Tyrion.
Put your faith in the light what justice toasty. Well played.
Alright, new deck for a bit, just to change the mood.
Valera versus Garrosh. Victory or death.
Watch your back.
Okay. Oh, I believe I missed some stuff. $10 donation from Rissel. Thank you so much for all your content. I've been especially enjoying your well-edited YouTube VODs. I've been unwell and watched them all day. Keep up the good work. Thanks for donation. Okay, so back to this game. It's actually likely I don't Journey Blow here. I hate keeping Journey Blow against Warrior because it's the one card where I think you absolutely can't afford to not sure be not sure what they're playing. Because if they're playing any control warrior in any situation, you pretty much can't pass up a Nubarak since it's like almost a free win.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
But then, like, you can't really take a Nubarak against the faster warrior. So, yeah, I don't like keeping Journey Blow in the opening hand against warrior for that reason. Unless you're unsure what you're playing against. In other matchups, mostly I'd be keeping it to curve out.
For the life binder.
Oh, that's pretty good, although I don't have AoE in my hand, so he can hit it for once. I guess it trades for the other one. I think it still makes more sense to play Tomb Pillager here, though.
Thank you.
I wonder.
I need to pick up Reno this game against Fastex.
Careful.
I don't believe there's a lot of Death Rattle Taunters anymore after Belcher's gone. Is there any? Oh, so this Death Rattle Taunter, maybe a bomb. Those are neutrals though, huh?
What now? For Blackwing!
So even this 6, 7, 8 can't kill it like that.
So many
Okay,
options.
Shout no.
I give up.
Valera versus Jaina!
You asked for it. Watch your back.
I could consider keeping Prep Fan because I have Huge Toad. Against Mage, mostly killing 3/2 is a Prep Fan hero power. Prep Fan turns into basically... What, a Moonfire? It's kind of weird. It's kind of iffy, huh? Because at least the Prep Fan cycle, so it's not really 2 cards, 1 cards. It's like kind of moderately passable against Mirror Image, which is a really big range of what Mage does. But then if he doesn't curve out, Prep Fan like doesn't do anything, and it's unlikely I curve out keeping Prep Fan. And until I can use it, it's taking up 2 slots in my hand because I don't get the cycle of Fan until I use it.
Someday I'll be just like you.
we kind of just gotta keep playing minions, trying to... Every time we don't play a minion, it's easier for him to just play his own minion and not even use a spell. Even that, he might just play Flamewaker and just pass because of the images. Need to find some removal.
So many wonderful poisons.
Well, I can kill... No, actually, can't. Can't block the combo.
This guy's tough.
Let's make magic.
Okay, so I guess I can either do one of two things, like Shadow Strike, attack, return, and then clear his board, leaving me a 3/3, or basically just leaving this guy up and playing Karen, prep Shadow Strike. I'm at 15.
I wonder.
Prep sprint cost.
I'll choose soon.
Hey, lights out.
It's kind of close because this way I guarantee I can lock down the board from here on, but I'm taking this extra damage, which I might not be able to recover from.
I wonder.
But also my hand, that's like my last removal in my hand. So the other way, if I just leave me with a 3/3, he can play something in the Arcane Blast at 3/3, and I'm taking the damage anyways from his next minions from there on. So this actually worked out better over multiple turns.
Hey, lights out. Ha, this guy's toast.
If I sprint trade both, again, same situation. I'm not really playing from my head. I need to try to lock down the board first and then worry about like trying to find Reno. I mean, I'm kind of threatening killing him too now. But yeah, I'm mostly just worried about getting burned out now. So that's 9 damage on minions. Maybe he just didn't have the last damage, or, you know, scared Reno. It's more likely he doesn't have the last damage than scared of Reno. Since most of the time, from this position, you wouldn't really beat Reno anyways. Even if removing the board there.
Pain, speak to me.
Just trying to play any minions with 1 attack here. If he has a ping zone guy, that's fine, but...
Let's make magic.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Alright, so we need to think about playing Enzoth and more Death Rattle guys. So what do we play? We played this guy, the Torn, Cairn. Uh-oh, the image is scary. Need to make this move semi-fast here.
I wonder. Here we go.
Because I need to draw first. Arcane Explosion.
I can't do it.
I mean, playing Sylvanas is not too important against this kind of deck. Just gonna go all face and takes all the trade off. It's not important for Enzoth because we have so much stuff already. But again, it's mostly just whether we die.
Time runs out on me.
Join us in death.
Here we go.
We're gonna be rich.
Oh Jesus, competitive too? I need my own Yogg. I mean, Reno's strong next turn, but I just get a feeling he's too strong board, where I'm dying over 2 turns of minion damage.
We hunger for vengeance.
I do have 1 taunt, right, with Reno, or with Enzoth. But no more Sylvanas, and Sylvanas is actually really important now. It's 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18. But I get a taunt. I don't see myself winning with any other line. Skulker keeps me alive, but...
So many options. Here we go.
Valir versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
Watch your back.
Joshrick's one of my favorite cards against Warrior. I feel like they have a lot of either 6 health minions or 4 health minions. Joshrick's pretty good against both of them.
Fly, Polis!
Here we go.
So my hand is very good, I guess, but probably bad matchup, and eventually it does rely on getting Reno still. Even the prep, having a prep Abyss or prep Shadow Strike's really good here, because it allows me to develop a 2-drop while killing a Sky, probably, okay. Go ahead and Shadow Strike, because next turn I can Blood Mage Eviscerate and I can't do it the other way. Blood Mage Eviscerate is 5 damage, should be way more than enough to kill his next minion.
Here we go.
So even best case scenario, I don't kill him in 2 turns playing 0. I need a fan here. for Reno. I was even thinking of eviscerate my own guy, but this is a really good draw, I guess. Gives me another out for Reno.
Here we go.
Who's up for an adventure? So many wonderful poisons.
I give up.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and add ooze in this deck. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a while. It could be basically for one of my other 2-drops. I'm going back to my other deck though.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. I will fight with honor. Why do you call?
I'll get around that.
Reporting for duty.
I'm gonna have to come back later to play sex. I don't know. Today it's just not working.
Get it out! For justice.
Stop yelling!
Okay, so that heavy hand. Pretty much here it's just whatever my strongest move is.
Let me think.
None may steal our
Justice.
Because I play Peacekeeper this turn on that or the Imp gang. The problem is the Peacekeeper only has 3. And that has 4 life, so he's like farming cards from it. It's safer against Argus to kill this guy with the weapon, but I feel like I'm kind of on the back foot. I need to find some way to not give him too many Imp Gang cards or tokens. Probably eventually need to find Consecrate.
Not in my house. The makers. The victory is yours.
Well, it's a pretty good start. 0 in whatever. I need to switch to something that's better against aggro. There were a lot of control warriors earlier. At least this weekend. I was playing this deck, so I got to like top, I don't know, like around 60. Then today I just lost every game, so mostly to aggro. I mean, this deck looks good. Otherwise, we can play a more normal control warrior. I feel like the matchups are just about similar. Maybe play Harrison. Let's just do this list. Oh right, so there's a new kind of aggressive list like Tempo Mage. That's the one that changes the game a lot. I don't think I should be running Harrison because even against Doomhammer I'm fine if I armor up enough with shield bearers and stuff. So I need to find whatever controller is better against Tempo Mage. I think against Zoo and stuff they're around the same. No. I should play the other controller. It's much better to have like bashes and stuff than it is to have Cthulhu's Chosens, like the minions. That way I can add Harrison pretty easily as well. So yeah, let's do that. It's a better idea. Like Tempo Mage usually wins through mirror images in this matchup. And the minions don't help there, and they're pretty good at removing your stuff, so... I probably did this deck making thing the worst possible way, just like all over the place. I think I'm missing 2 neutral cards. Slam Bash, Shield Block, Acolyte, Ravaging Ghoul. Oh, right, the 2 Bloodhoof Braves. Okay, so we're done with the deck here. Yeah, this is a pretty standard one.
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
Justicar's too good in case it's a warrior control mirror. And normally against like aggro warriors, if you get a fire war axe, you can hold down the early game. It's too unlikely he coins out. I mean, with Ravaging Ghoul it makes sense because if he coins out a 4 health guy, it's nice. But I almost never see Tempo Warriors even play like that, where they're coining out stuff like that. I say Ravaging Ghoul to kill Divine Shield in this matchup is probably the best thing for Cthulhu's Chosen.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Cthulhu is my shield.
More importantly, it's better to think about. Let's see how to approach this matchup. Can either go for like card advantage through release. It's probably the only way, so. We pretty much have the same plan, me and him. I mean, he can play more minions, but unlikely to just die to his minions. I am willing to play Justicar here, not Sylvanas. Sylvanas is okay against this just because if he kills it, he gets a 4-2, but it's probably not enough. And since it's so easy for me to deal with the 4-2 with Baron Geddon, I'll go ahead and play this first and Justicar here upon turn 8. We can try twice to see if he's tempted to trade into his Divine Shield for one of my minions. This one he can't, but he might shield slam this one, then we'll see with Justicar. If he plays some more minions, I have other options with Sylvanas. If we play this very carefully with the card draw, we're like 1.5 cards ahead of him.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
I'm a half card ahead because I started first. Coin usually has disadvantage in Fatigue Wars because you get like you're like half a card ahead because you start the game with 4 cards instead of 3, and then he also uses the shield block. His early at least too. You might just power cycle into the monkey as well. We'll see. I might start cycling if I get at least 2.
Speak to me.
I'd rather like drag this into like a slow fatigue game than giving him the option of leaving a backlight and just going crazy with it. Because at that point, I don't even have the option of catching up in cards. I haven't drawn any acolytes and things like that, or Harrison. And if he does get 3 cards from acolyte, he has high chance of either just cycling into his monkey and running me over, or just running me over through the sheer amount of threats he can get. So with at this point, like we've already gotten to the point where we'll probably win the fatigue anyways, but I don't want him to power through it into his fatigue. Just slowly is better. How's he only 2 cards? Oh right, because he played Elise. But he put Acolyte and Slam to cycle. That's weird.
I wonder.
I mean, I think we're committed to this line right now. I know he's put Elise. I guess he's 2.5 and not 1.5. 2.5, but he's actually 3.5 cards ahead of me once we add in my Elise. Scoot's at 14, so I'll probably have to bash here to execute. I guess, wait, I can steal this guy. I mean, it's actually not that good, but it forced him to have the Shield Slam. Even if he has Shield Slam, should be fine. It's actually really good, because if he has Doomcaller, then I don't think he gets the Cthulhu back.
Time for games.
Say I hit him, it doesn't matter, just tank up, so he can still get the 14. At this point, we're not even looking for anything anymore. Maybe just try to keep up with him in card roll so he can find answers to his minions. I have a decent answer for Harrison right now with Ghoul and Bash. Maybe, yeah, it's an okay answer. Kind of have to think about how to activate execute though. If he doesn't have Harrison, then I don't really need to do anything for the rest of the game other than to wait it out. I think I would have enough removal. Since I don't think he has Harrison in his deck, I don't think he can pressure us too much. I don't know if it's worth it, because the more I'm ahead, the better it is to go to fatigue. And I have a big life deficit, so it actually kind of makes more sense for me to, be more ahead in fatigue. It's mostly going to come down to Monkey, though. I don't really have anything to do. Like, even if I shield block, and even if I get Elise, it's still not really changing anything.
That belongs in a museum. That belongs in a museum.
Feast of souls begins now. Come, little
Okay, so strongly considering Acolyte Brawl here instead of like Ravage and Ghoul double execute, because once there's not too many minions left for me to kill, like that's about all, but he does have Monkey and those cards are pretty good then. Six.
Let the pain.
I mean, once he plays Monkey, I don't know how long I can last with this hand. I'm gonna have to play this Acolyte here. I think it's fine for me to play it after the Ravaging Ghoul because I need to win. Like, it seems kind of weird, right? I need to, because I'm so far behind life, I need to win through fatigue. So I can't catch up on cards too fast, but I also can't catch up on cards too slow. It's like a sweet spot there. So I catch up too fast, I'll lose in fatigue. If I catch up too slow, I won't have answer to Monkey. And I have no more trump cards. Like, I have no Grom and like Sylvanas or even Gorehel after the Monkey. So I can't fight his Monkey unless I get my own Monkey.
Do you have the artifact?
I have more value in my deck than him, kind of. I have like more. If you count these 4 of 8 cards, he has less than me. But then it's gonna come down to, and like I'm in a better position for fatigue. But I haven't played my map yet, so. Let's see if he has dragon. No. I need to cycle here. I need to play it this turn. I have 50% chance.
Almost out of cards.
This is going to be miserable to react to any big minions, right? Slam, slam, brawl, bash. That's like the worst hand. It doesn't do anything against any big legendaries.
Get back.
Now we're kind of caught up on the fatigue, unfortunately. It's still a little bit ahead, but we're not that far ahead, so it's kind of scary. It might just come down to value on our legendaries. Ooh, interesting. That's a weird play. 'Cause maybe it doesn't have anything better.
Get back.
Defend yourself. Thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strifecro. Crowfist.
I can wait no longer. Not again. None shall pass.
Try to go for this trade here. Beast trades, but giving him a 3/3 is not good. Hopefully it doesn't have a taunt.
You face Jaraxxus, Eredar Lord of the Burning Legion.
Wow, he's just dead. He lost like 45 life for that. And I play a charge. His last card better be good. I think he thought that the armor would carry over. That's happened to me before too. It doesn't. Yeah, it's happened to me my first time. That's the same thing.
Your soul shall be mine. Victory or death.
I greet you.
Greetings.
Get it out! Get it out!
Well, at least that's the counselor, not in Game Boss. Slam or any of these all kind of make sense. Like Bash sets it up for a slam, but I don't get the cycle. It also allows me to revenge a few tentacles with the slam, but again, I don't get that cycle. This makes sense because I have a brawl. Ragan donated $3, and that's why I wear major demos and that thing feels bad, man. Thanks for the donation. Probably actually okay for me.
Do you have the artifact?
3 makes a slight difference here, forcing him to make some different actions. Otherwise, Bloodhoof Brave's better later on, after the brawl for the taunt, so... Like, we're not forced to brawl here, but... It depends what he does. Like, we're kind of forcing him to do something to protect his councilman. And if he plays too strong of a move, I can brawl. There's a Bash Revenge move, but again, that's worse than Brawl. I think those cards are better than Brawl. I'd rather save those cards. More flexible. Wow, super lucky for me. It's easily the best one. Now it's like reset the board.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Ooh. Big threat. Well, I wanted to Rouge and Ghoul Acolyte, but I don't think I can do it against that board. Two, three, four. I was thinking of like a Just Car move where maybe I get below 12 for revenge. It's kind of risky though. I can try the 3-1 and then potentially hit me to 12, but sometimes he doesn't hit me that low. And also sometimes he'll just die. Plus I don't know if that's necessarily better anyways. Got a 420 from Defend Yourself. Can you please tell my friend Jeff not to play his Mally Road against me anymore? That'd be cool. Thanks for the entertaining stream. Thanks for donation. Jeff, no more Mally Ghosts. Rogue, please. I think I know this list. If he's playing Mortal Coil, Crazy Alchemist. This list I think is Leroy Soulfire. And like no Sea Giants. So it's 5. I need 13 damage to kill me. Using Ghoul there is pretty painful. It's a really important card. But I have one more Revenge effect. It's kind of risky to not play this guy here.
Put this apple on your head.
Buying or selling.
So yeah, any chance of playing Sylvanas, like if he double trades May, I play Sylvanas. Now I don't think there's. He's just giving up the board. I should just tank up as much as possible.
Grand tournament champion.
It's from Peddler. Okay, so he still has potentially like 2 more POs in his deck. Sulfur and Leroy. Mana wise, he can do, I guess, everything.
So many possibilities.
Just needs 13 damage. He needs Leroy in 2 of those cards, or 3 of those cards in Effusive.
Put this apple on your head.
At this point, it doesn't even matter to like save a whirlwind effect. Not too much, I guess. Hmm. I think he's kind of running out of. Well, Mizu can't really run out of minions, but kind of running out of like he has a lot of bursts in his hand. I have Grom to remove individual threats.
My shield for Argus. Get it out! Get it out! Why do you go? What now? I can wait no longer. Taste my blood.
I don't like playing Sylvanas first, even though Sylvanas is a slower card. I can monkey armor Sylvanas. A little bit less, a little bit more risky, but the main thing is since I ever use both brawls, there's no. Like, he never really trades for Sylvanas anyways, and I can't suicide it either. So you can think of Grom as just removing 2 minions over 2 turns, Sylvanas, then Grom still removing 2 minions. It's just all at once instead of this turn. It's only the 3rd turn, which it's slightly better, but that's kind of too iffy.
That belongs in a museum.
His 7, so he needs 11 damage. I'm kind of like almost impossible to survive soon.
fight, maggot!
He's getting low. I do have another Revenge and Geddon. Those are the most... the cards I'm really looking for the most. 7, huh? Rag, that's not quite there yet. Oh, Rag gives me a chance of lethaling. That's... Let's see. I trade, tank up Rag. 2 outs... Two outs to win the game with Geddon and Revenge. I don't know if Baron Geddon necessarily wins in the game. Revenge does. That's why it's like not really 2 out of 13. Because Geddon doesn't give me... It doesn't give me lethal, and if I map into Geddon, I also don't tank up. So he would be at 5, but I would also be... like losing a lot of life there. Still leaving up the Argus, and then the second half of one of his minions, 3 power on board. I think I'd have around like...
versus Jaina.
10 life or something. Might still have died to double PO with Geddon. Definitely could have done things different in that game. Yeah, like play Hearthstone after Brawl or save Whirlwind Effect. Because there was still 1 Tentacles.
Someday I'll be just like you.
This is why I was actually thinking about keeping Brawl, because most of the warrior, like, good openings involve mirror image. But I figure, I mean, if you can kill their minions 1 by 1, that's ideal. It's just hard to do through mirror image.
What now?
I don't really get anything out of it if he fireballs the Brave and just keeps hitting me with the Mana Worm. I like this. If he trades, like, it's not efficient to use spells on Acolyte, and if he trades, I can potentially save my armor and shield slam it. It's also a weak minion, so he might just, like, trade and play something else. Pretty easy to brawl that board. I'm kind of on removal on minions other than the shield slam. It's actually likely I just go for a brawl soon. Wanted to play the acolyte first though.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Very weak minion here, so he won't like this. Is actually not that scary. This is actually less scary than Manworm if you think about it, because it does less damage than any other minion that he has, like including Manworm, Source Apprentice, Cult Sorcerer, Flamewaker. I don't care about the freeze right now. So if he commits for minions to weak to brawl, so now it's weak to brawl. If he doesn't, that's not even beating my tank up hero power, and he can't really just start fireballing me in the face. Because I can just, tank up through that stuff.
Let's make magic.
Pretty happy about the fact that I still have armor here. I can start pressuring tempo now. I don't really want to equip Gorehowl though. It's too weak to Frostbolt and too much mana, so... I don't think he can really kill me through burning minions anymore at this point. Mostly gonna be about a potential Yogg. The thing is, it's very hard for Yogg to be good against my deck, because what Yogg usually does, like clear the board, draw some cards, isn't like the normal Yogg scenario is not that good. I guess I might just actually just slam it. I was gonna say I might trade in, but there's no way he's killing me through just fireballing me in the face with tank up still. So I can just leave this up. He has to deal 7-2 still. I was actually thinking just fireworks him in the face. I never not equip the weapon of fireworks though. So it's either one of like Bloodhoof or fireworks, because my Bloodhoof's taking damage, which is just not that great, but I have 2 Bloodhoofs. It's because I have Gorehowl, so I kind of just want to pressure his face with the fireworks. So he basically has to on the Yogg draw and the Yogg like the RNG on it.
I have no time for games.
I'm actually attacking Water Elemental instead of Azure Drake, because I whirlwind, or sorry, revenge. Like I'm seeing my 2/6 as firebolt, and then if I revenge, I can execute the worm, trade for the Drake Steel's other minion. That way it'll totally lock down the board. Whereas if I leave up the Warman tool, I can't guarantee anything great next turn. Even though I'd rather kill the 4/4 and not freeze my face, pretty sure anyways this Warman tool can freeze my face on his turn anyways, and I need my Sylvanas to be able to trade. This way, if he puts third minion, I can get run over. But if he just has Mana Worm here and Fireballs in the face, that's fine. I just revenge trade and steal something as well. So either way, I'm okay. This is better than revenge.
Let none survive.
That belongs in a museum. Let the pain speak to me.
I mean, he's kind of going to fatigue anyways. I don't like executing to stop his card draw that much, because just in case I might need something for Yogg. The moment I get a free turn, I'll probably start swinging with Gorehell. I've been frozen for the last 2 turns, because I have lethal through the weapons, but been frozen, so...
Do you have the artifact? I don't think I can find a lethal there. I get feeling Brawl is much better now against Tempo Mage than before. Back in the GG days when they ran Mad Scientist, Mirror Image was not as common. And Counterspell, I guess, is more common.